Hello and welcome to the world of EDC. My name's Jeff, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Benchmade Bailout. So since the last time we talked, this knife was announced as soon to be released. Obviously, Blade HQ is doing pre-orders on it right now, but I wanted to quickly just take a look at this knife because it's a very interesting route that Benchmade's taking with. Obviously, this is not necessarily the next generation, but taking the good things from the bailout or the bug out and putting it into the bailout, lightweight. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about companies doing this kind of thing, because the bailout, I'm gonna get it confused several times, so please forgive me, but the bug out was very successful, though it did have problems with the scales being a little bit too malleable, I guess would be the right word, meaning that you could squeeze them and basically touch the scales together because they aren't reinforced. But that leads to the lightweight design that Benchmade was going for. And that brings me to the bailout. I'm interested to see if Benchmade made alterations to these handles and reinforced them, because this knife is intended for military and law enforcement. That doesn't mean that you have to be, a police officer or military to buy one. It's just that's who they're targeting this for. Which I don't know why they would only make a Tanto version of it. Maybe if somebody's out there is military or whatever else and knows more about that, why is Tanto popular in that circle, first responders or military, whatever. So that I don't know, but getting into the specs on it, I mean, a little bit more in weight. The bug out is advertised 1.85 ounces, at least that's the last I saw. I've seen videos of people weighing it. I've never actually weighed a bug out before, but I know I've seen videos of the bug out weighing 1.9 ounces, which is amazing. This, to me, I would think, when they first announced this knife, I thought, man, that's really a cool design. I'm happy they're doing something in the realm of the bug out, to keep the ball rolling, instead of just doing new colors. That's kind of like the easy way out. This knife is very interesting to me because they didn't just change the colors. I mean, this is designed with a completely new purpose in mind, and so I really do commend Benchmade for doing that, and I hope that they continue to do it. I'd really like to see a bug out mini, because even cutting that weight down again and making it even slightly less profile so that I personally, that's for me being greedy, because I enjoy having a large and a smaller knife that are in the same family, like the Griptilian and the mini Griptilian. And kind of a similar example is carrying a Delica with a Dragonfly. Obviously not exactly the same thing as far as a Griptilian and mini Griptilian, but you understand what I'm saying. I like carrying duos that are very close to each other, and so I hope that they do a bug out mini. And so and also, the reason why this knife is very appealing to me, I typically don't go for Tantos. I do like the Chris Reeves Tantos because of their grinds are really, really pretty. This Tanto grind seems, from the pictures, and I don't have one in hand, and you can say what you will about just going off of pictures, but this grind doesn't seem even, kind of right here. So here it seems very narrow. Maybe it's just the picture. I'll wait to get one in hand, but somewhere around there back seems like the grind got I don't know. It just doesn't seem consistent to me. Maybe that's just a picture, and I'm just basing this off of this one picture. Obviously, no one's had one in hand. At least I haven't. I can't say no one, but I haven't had one in hand. So maybe this is just a picture, but it looks like there might be something off with the grind there a little bit. And so I'm hoping that when I get one in hand, it's not a problem. But this is a knife that's going to go on my long-term wish list of knives that I'll eventually get. And so I'm interested to see, once people start getting them in hand and reviewing them, what this becomes. Which brings me to my next part of this video. So that's, you know, if you're just interested in the bailout, that's my first impressions, just seeing it online, pictures. I'm really excited for it, though I don't know that I'm going to be getting it right off the bat. Financially, I'm paying for a wedding, so spending 150 bucks on a knife is kind of hard to do at the moment. But once the wedding's over, then I'll be right back into the swing of feeding my knife addiction beast. So with all that being said, I wanted to get into what's going to be happening with videos coming out. This week got really crazy and out of hand for me, and with work, and I didn't have as much time as I thought I would because I didn't structure things correctly. I didn't realize that I was going to get busy right off the bat. If you guys, well, I haven't shared this with you guys yet, but I do, my company, we do exterior painting, and so we're seasonal, and so during the winter time, you know, I have things that I have to go do for, you know, the coming season, but for the most part, I have a lot of time, you know, off that I do things around the house, working on things for the business here and there. But now that we're getting into warmer weather, I'm going to be shifting into going, you know, sometimes 10 and 12 hour days, 6 days a week. So I have to manage making videos where I have them backlogged. And I did have 2 videos backlogged, but they were like the 3rd and 4th video that I ever made, and I never posted them. And when I watched them back, I was like, ooh, I'm not going to go ahead and post those and subject you guys to really bad, even for what the little bit of growth that I've done in posting these videos. I just wasn't going to subject you guys to that. So I am going to make videos over the weekend and backlog some of them so that I can post them at any time. I do want to kind of dip my toe into doing knife reviews, though calling it a knife review is for lack of a better term. I feel like there are at least a dozen people on YouTube that can and do better knife reviews than I could ever hope to do. And to be honest, I don't really care enough personally to get into the differences between CPM 3V or, you know, what's M4 or all of these different blade steels and all that stuff. I leave that in the professionals' hands. There's plenty of guys out there that do that. So my reviews are going to be more so focused on things that I enjoy and things that I think that you guys might enjoy, and what I use them for and how they perform while doing those tasks that I put them in. So going to be completely different from like a, you know, a Slicey Dicey or Nick Shabazz or Banters or anybody out there that's doing knife reviews. Those guys are all great, and I want to do reviews my way, and I hope you guys enjoy them, and it has some substance to you guys, and therefore you want to watch those videos. And if it turns out that I'm just really, really bad at it, and or you guys just don't think that I'm contributing enough, we'll call it quits, and that's not a problem. I don't necessarily want to be a knife reviewer, though I do want to give my 2 cents when it comes to things that I find useful that get the job done. That's because I enjoy EDC. I carry things because they're useful, and if I find that something isn't useful or is useful or is pleasant to carry or unpleasant to carry or whatever else, I want to share that with you guys. So with all that being said, those are some of the things that are on track. Also, I have 2 submissions, one from Patty's Potato Peelers and another one from a gentleman named John. I will get to those. The editing is much more complex than something like this video, and I want to get it not perfect, but I want to take my time and, you know, see what I'm capable of as far as editing, because I'm not a very talented video editor, and so I want to make sure that I take time and try to do the best that I can. And so those videos are going to take time to get out. Also, I'm going to be doing a video explaining kind of the format for people going forward, of kind of the things that I'm looking for as far as like information that I need about the things that you're sending me and different things like that, that I didn't think to put out for Patty and John to go over. So I'm making it work, but moving forward, I need to put in the effort and the time to explain to you guys kind of what my vision is, so that you guys can give me enough information to do those videos. So anyways, I feel like I've dragged this all the way out. Please let me know how you feel about the bailout, bug out, Benchmade, any of the other things that I discussed. I really do appreciate it. You guys have amassed 1,000 views on my channel in record time. I mean, for me at least, very astronomical. And so I'm going to do some kind of a giveaway for you guys. Not going to be a lot. It's not going to be like, you know, an astronomical amount of money going into whatever I decide to do on it. But I am going to do a giveaway for you guys, because you guys have been awesome, and I just want to kind of give back a little bit. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like the video if you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one.